Emergency fund hacks. Protect your family with an emergency fund. Imagine this. You're sitting at the dinner table, laughing with your family when suddenly your phone rings. It's the mechanic. Your car has broken down. And the repair bill is $200. Or maybe it's worse. The hospital calls about a medical emergency. Or your company announces layoffs and your paycheck disappears overnight. In that moment, one question will haunt you. Do I have enough money to protect my family right now? Here's the terrifying truth: most families don't. Studies show that nearly 60% of people couldn't handle a $1,000 emergency without borrowing, swiping a credit card, or falling into debt. And when disaster strikes, it's not the event that destroys you, it's the lack of preparation. That's why today we're diving into emergency fund hacks. How to protect your family before it's too late. And trust me, by the end of this video, you won't just understand why an emergency fund is critical. You'll know exactly how to build one, even if money is tight. Why an emergency fund is your family's shield. Think of your emergency fund as armor. It doesn't stop the arrows life throws at you: car breakdowns, medical bills, job loss. But it absorbs the impact so your family doesn't collapse. Without it, one small disaster can snowball into eviction, bankruptcy, or homelessness. With it, you buy time, safety, and peace of mind. Hack number 1. Start smaller than you think. Most people fail to build an emergency fund because they think it has to start huge. 3 to 6 months of expenses sounds overwhelming. But here's the hack. Start with $500. That's it. Worst at you. Why? Because $500 can cover most minor emergencies. A flat tire, a broken appliance, or a doctor's visit. Once you hit that goal, you'll feel momentum. Then you build up to $1,000, then $2,000, and eventually that 3 to 6 month safety net. Start small, build big. Hack number 2, automate your savings. Here's the secret banks don't tell you. If saving isn't automatic, it won't happen. Parents are busy. Bills demand attention. Life distracts you. So set up an automatic transfer, $10, $20, or even $50 a week, from your checking to a separate emergency account. Treat it like a non-negotiable bill. Over time, those small amounts snowball into real protection. Hack number 3, use the windfall rule. Got a tax refund, work bonus, cash birthday gift? Here's the rule. Split it 3 ways. Half goes to your emergency fund, 30% to debt or bills, and 20% for fun. Why? Because if you pour everything into the emergency fund, you'll feel deprived and quit. But if you ignore it completely, you'll never build security. This balance keeps you motivated and protected. Hack number 4, the invisible account trick. One reason people fail at emergency funds? They see the money sitting in their regular account, and they spend it. The fix? Open a separate savings account at a different bank. Make it slightly inconvenient to access. Some families even nickname it "Do Not Touch" in their banking app. When the money is out of sight, it's out of mind. Hack number 5, sell before you're forced to. Most families have hundreds, even thousands of dollars sitting in unused stuff. Old electronics, clothes, kids' toys, furniture. Selling these items not only declutters your home, but also jumpstarts your emergency fund. The suspenseful part? If you wait until disaster strikes, you'll be forced to sell under pressure, often for far less. Sell now, save now, and protect your family before you're desperate. Hack number 6, cut hidden leaks in your budget. Think about this. Every month, you may be losing money without realizing it. Subscription services you don't use. Dining out too often, unused memberships. Do this. Grab your last 2 months of bank statements and highlight every non-essential expense. Cancel, cut, or reduce them. Redirect that money to your emergency fund. One dad cut out 3 streaming services and 1 unused gym membership and instantly freed up $120 a month. That's $440 a year toward protection. Hack number 7, side hustle for safety. If your current budget leaves no room for savings, create room. Parents everywhere are picking up flexible side hustles, freelancing, tutoring, grocery delivery, selling digital products that generate $200, $500 extra a month. Dedicate that money solely to your emergency fund until you hit your goal. Think of it as buying your family a financial shield, one hustle at a time. It's worst at you. Hack more weight. Protect it. Don't invest it. Here's where people go wrong. They treat their emergency fund like an investment. They put it into stocks or high-risk accounts, chasing growth. But remember, this fund isn't about profit, it's about safety. Keep it in a high-yield savings account or money market account. You'll earn some interest, but more importantly, the money will be liquid, safe, and ready the moment disaster strikes. The psychological power of an emergency fund. Here's the twist no one talks about. The real value of an emergency fund isn't just financial, it's emotional. Knowing you have a safety net reduces stress, improves decision-making, and keeps family relationships strong under pressure. Without it, even small problems feel like crises. With it, even big problems feel manageable. What happens? Without one, let's paint two pictures. Family A has no emergency fund. Their car breaks down, costing $1,000. They put it on a credit card. Now they're in debt, paying interest, and struggling to pay bills. A few months later, a medical bill hits. They max out another card. Before long, they're drowning in debt and risk losing their home. Family B has a $3,000 emergency fund. When the car breaks down, they pay cash, no debt. When the medical bill hits, they cover it. Stressful? Yes, but manageable. Their family stays safe and they rebuild their fund over time. One choice, two very different futures. Final takeaway. So here's the challenge. Starting today, commit to building your emergency fund. Even if it's just $5 a week, even if it feels too small, it matters. Because the question isn't if a disaster will strike, it's when. And when it does, will your family be ready? Or will you be forced into debt, stress, and survival mode? Protect your family, build your shield. Start your emergency fund today. Because in the end, money isn't just about wealth, it's about safety. And nothing is more priceless than keeping your family safe when life throws.